Now, if you talk to 10 different mechanics, you're probably going to get 10 different answers as to what are the most important things to do to get your car ready for winter. One thing that always remains constant is to check the tread on your tires. Now, the Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse has played host to some of the sports' bitter rivalries and instant classics that we have seen in quite some time. One may recall the 2015 National Championship run, in which the Plattsburgh State Cardinals beat the Elmira Soaring Eagles in the ECAC West Final, then topped them in the National Championship a couple weeks later. Now, those games were only possible due to the fact that Elmira and Plattsburgh shared the same conference. Now, Elmira is leaving the ECAC West, and those nail-biters may go along with them. Now, there are many great places to find tips and info on how to prepare your car for winter, but Facebook is not one of them. There are plenty of pictures here instructing motorists to fill their headlights with water, replace their coolant with water, and even put screws in the tire treads. Now, you may laugh and say, who would do these types of things? Well, it's been done before. In Plattsburgh, CMM 458 News, I'm Tyler Clemens. The Plattsburgh State men's basketball team seems more than ready to get their season underway, and with 3 out of 5 starters leaving due to graduation, there are some big shoes to fill in the Cardinal lineup.
You know, the glory of college sports is that players come in, they grow, they graduate, and they move on. And you don't dwell on the past, you look toward the future, and that's the great thing about working with young men. So while we will miss them, as people, there's always somebody that's going to step up.
One player that Coach Tom Crow will heavily rely upon to lead the Cardinals will be junior point guard Zach Coleman.
Zach's going to have a very good year. You know, one of the things we're looking for is who's going to step up and take a leadership. You know, we had a scrimmage at St. Mike's, and I told him, this is your team.
I feel like it's my role to step up and be that sort of role model for the younger guys coming in to show that what Plattsburgh basketball is really about.
Another person to watch out for this year is John Patron, who averaged 14.2 points per game for the Cards last year, and he says him and others got even better while playing in the summer.
Me and a few of the guys stayed over this summer, worked hard every day, and other players on the team now seen that, and they kind of adapted to what we was doing and started working harder.
Now, 2010 is the last time that the men have won a SUNYAC championship, and coming off of back-to-back campaigns where they've hosted the tournament here and come up just a bit short, the guys are more than ready to raise another banner here at Memorial Hall. In Plattsburgh, CMM 458 News, I'm Tyler Clemens. The Plattsburgh State women's ice hockey team belongs to the ECAC West along with 9 other teams. However, starting next year, the non-SUNY schools are dropping out of the conference, leaving those close to the team like athletic director Mike Howard upset with the conference shakeup.
You know, it's disappointing because our group was, the ECAC West has been a successful conference for a number of years. Obviously, it's produced the national champion 3 years in a row in Plattsburgh. And there's a lot of other good things that were going along with that conference.
So why does it matter to the Plattsburgh State Cardinals? Well, with teams like Elmira, Utica, and Newman dropping out of the ECAC West, that means that only 5 teams remain in the conference. Now, you need 7 teams in your conference to receive an automatic bid with a conference championship to the NCAA tournament. So that means when it comes to tourney time, the Plattsburgh State Cardinals may be on the outside looking in. One of the leaving institutions is the team's biggest rival in Elmira. However, some Cardinal fans are hopeful that the rivalry will stay alive.
Like any sport, they'll find a way to keep it going. I mean, like basketball, they play some games even though they're not in the same conference anymore. I'm sure they'll find a way to keep it going for the fans.
Despite the changes, Mike Howard remains optimistic.
We will come out of this in a good place, and we'll make sure that I think potentially we could find ourselves in a better place than we were in before.
Now, the road to getting these trophies may change for the Plattsburgh State Cardinals women's ice hockey team, but as long as they continue to get these trophies, it will all feel the same. In Plattsburgh, CMM 458 News, I'm Tyler Clemens.